we're back. It's the 24th here, so for you guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. This will probably be out on the 27th. Sorry, yeah, probably the 27th. So it'll be past Christmas, but I hope you guys Merry Christmas. Wearing my gnome shirt for Christmas, chilling with my gnomies. But yeah, let's get into it. We're back, season 2. What is it? Season 3. Some people are leaving. Yeah, they look okay. They don't look like there would be any big thing. But let's go into our transfers, because we did sell a lot of players. David De Gea was the first one. He was getting to that age where he was maybe a bit too old to play. 35 years old. John, we sold as well for 12 million. Sterling for 4 million. Borna for 1 million. So we made a good profit, 30 million profit. We spent 0, we just bought 3 transfers. Mason Greenwood is the first transfer. Backup to my backup striker, 15 goals, very solid performance by him. Ian Matheson, who can play on the left back but can also play in the middle of the park. 3 assists, 1 goal. Then we bought Ross Barkley, who is actually a really good player in my opinion. 3 goals, 6 assists. He's doing a good job. And Callum Chambers was the other, because we needed a backup defender and I didn't want to spend money, I wanted to save. And I bought Nuno Tavares, who is an awesome left back. 1 assist. Did he get injured? Doesn't look like it. And then we bought Kyle Walker-Peters as a guy who can play on both sides. 7 assists, 4 goals. Very good performance by him. And we bought Lucas Perry as our backup goalkeeper on a free. He came in January, so he didn't play most of the games, which is probably... It's going to be interesting because he played 15 games, allowed 17, so 1 goal per game, so almost. And then we bought Mohamed Maki, who I think can be a real star player. The main reason I bought this player is because he's 6'7", and he looked good in jumping, reach, tackling. And he's 18 and there's a high potential. So I decided to bring him in. Yeah, so it's an interesting window. Tactically the same. We're gonna keep the Christmas tree formation for until after Christmas. So yeah, for until today and tomorrow, if I'm recording, I'll keep this tactic. If it keeps working, then I'll just keep using it. So yeah, Ribeiro is still the front line. Wagner in the middle with Hagi. Barkley comes in here, and then we just kind of strengthened our defense. So Matheson comes in centre back. Ridvan comes left. Kyle Walker-Peters on the right. So we still have decent backup on the left and the right, and we have a good backup striker in Mason Greenwood. We have Williams. We have a decent backup. I just feel like I need to strengthen the midfield a little bit more. We do have some okay midfielders, but definitely can improve. Without further ado, let's see how we have done. Semi-final by Celtic. But Celtic didn't win it, so we didn't win the Scottish Cup. We didn't win the Premier Cup because Celtic won that. We lost in the quarterfinals. That's pretty disappointing. But I see here round of 16 in the Champions League, which is very good for us. That's where we finished. So Celtic actually got knocked out early. We made it through. We lost to Dortmund, drew 4 times, and beat Atletico Madrid, Ajax, and Sparta Prague. That is very good performance by us. And then we went to the knockout round when we knocked out Previa Zevev. I think that's a Russian team. Serbian actually, sorry. Round 16 we faced RB Leipzig and we lost. But making it that far definitely improves our position. But let's see how we did in the Premier Championship. 2nd place. I'm very disappointed. 1 defeat, and it was to us. We're not letting them get away with a clean sheet. Wow, we really did fall off. Maybe they say I sold too many players. To be honest, their team is not half bad. Look at their team. You have Aspira, who is actually an amazing player. You have Malacia. Wow, they have Malacia. They have some good players. nonetheless, they have Longstaff as well. They have Cameron. I think that a goalkeeper. Oh, kidding me! They have this guy. This guy is really damn good. Probably the difference between a championship and not is probably the goalkeepers. Most goals we were third, most dribbles. Yeah, we can. Celtic deserve to win the league. How many goal difference? We had a goal difference of 24. They had double. So last season we smashed the league. This season they smashed the league even harder. Actually close in points. But yeah, tough one to digest. We definitely need to improve the team. As you can see here, the team is not very strong. Even in the terms of stars, we have like 2 stars and a half. So definitely need to improve. Lucas Perry is definitely a better keeper than what we were using for the first half of the season. Like this guy allowed 6 goals in 2 games, and this guy is allowed 20, which is okay actually, but he's not up to the task. If you compare him to Lucas Perry, he's not better. And go to the roles they're playing, which in Perry you can see there's a lot more blue there. So Perry is definitely the better goalkeeper, and he'll definitely improve the team. We definitely need to improve centre backs though, and maybe it's time to spend some of the money because we have 26 million that we saved from last season. But hopefully we have been able to find some good players on scouting, or some good players contract expiring. Because we're definitely gonna need to buy some good players to strengthen our team. So without further ado, I'm happy. This has been probably definitely our worst season, but I'm happy that we managed to make it to the round of 16 of the Champions League. Means we're actually knocked down to 12 here, but maybe it will help us improve because we've done better than quite a few clubs around the 16. And all I see here, we see a Turkish club, we see English clubs, we see Italian, German, and yeah, that's it. So getting there is very, very important for the Scottish. They're falling a little bit. So, but yeah, we have some good players coming through, like Malik, who is going to be able to become an important centre back in the future. He's someone that I can see already stepping up to the first team next season. So, without further ado, let's see what happens in the next season, season 4. Hey guys, we are back with the Rangers rebuild. This is season 4. There's a little bit of a story here. I know you guys probably maybe not this deep into the episode, but I simulated past this, and I was in preseason and my game crashed, and then I returned back to the point where it crashed last, which was the end of the season. So basically I simulated again the end of the season. We were probably 8 games left in the season. We had so not much at all because my game crashed that time. So my game keeps crashing, and this time it crashed, and I didn't save it, and I was already in preseason. So I'm very upset because I lost a lot of I had signed some players that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sign. So yeah, but let's get into it. Transfer wise, we have a few coming in already that I've set up. Because I came back and I saw that these transfers I'm trying to think back because I already played the preseason. Trying to remember everything is tough. So this guy is joining us. Who he looks like a very good player, very good defender. And then Luis Jr., who is a good goalkeeper as a backup. And we sold a few players: Brandon Williams, Mason Greenwood, Joseph Cifuentes. We got Reiner, James McAtee, Rafa Martin, Isco, Diego Acuna, who is a very good striker. James Justin, very good player as well. Fabio Cardoso, Pablo Nunes is a very good player that I have bought in. And then we have another defender. And we have another defender coming in. So we bought quite a lot of young players, but also a lot of players to fill out the first team. The same formation is still true. Kawaka Peters on the right, Ridvan, Rafa Martin to Cardoso, backline. Perry is the goalkeeper. McAtee comes into the midfield. Ribeiro, still the striker. But yeah, something very crazy happened, and I won't say anything until we get into competitions, and you guys will realize that before my game crashed, I I don't know what happens this time around, but I knew that I was in the final of a competition, two competitions actually. So that's already. I'm giving you a spoiler. It was a really good season, but let's get into it. Yes, we have won the Champions League and the Scottish Cup. Wow, that is super crazy because in the last simulation I lost in the Champions League final and I lost in the Scottish Cup. No, did I win the Scottish? I think I won the Scottish Cup, but I lost the Champions League final. So in the last simulation, the one that crashed, I had lost the Champions League final. But let's see how we got there. I'm not as surprised as you guys because I was already surprised. But we lost 3 games to Salzburg, Lazio, Porto. We drew against Liverpool, but we beat Barcelona, Slavia Prague, AZ, and Freiburg, which put us in the knockout round where we beat Marseille 4-3. And then we went to a round 16. We faced Arsenal, beat them 4-3. And then we had a very kind quarterfinal against Fenerbahce, which we stomped 6-0. And then we brought all that confidence in and beat Man City 4-2 on aggregate. And then Salzburg in the final, which is probably the most bizarre finals in the history of Football Manager. This is incredible, and I'm gonna screenshot this actually because this is very crazy. But yeah, we won the Champions League finals. Last simulation we lost 1-0, and I was a bit upset because I feel like Salzburg is the team that we could win against. But I am super shocked that we actually managed to win the Champions League. And the Scottish Cup, we beat Celtic in extra time. I think in the other simulation we beat them 2-1, the one that crashed. So I'm still won it, so I'm happy. Feel a little bit. I'm not sure about the Champions League because I know that we lost it in the original simulation, and then it crashed, and now we won it. So I don't know how I feel about that. You got knocked out in the semis by Celtic, but then we win the Premiership. Yes, we did. 90 points, 82. We had a great season. We lost 4 games, 2 to Celtic. Celtic lost 1 to us, 7-3. They drew a lot of games though, which is what made them not take the title. Rodrigo Ribeiro, 24 goals. Seamus McAtee with average rating. Paulo Peters, 12 assists. Lucas Perry up there with the most clean sheets as well. Very nice to see. And if we look at selection info, 33 goals from Rodrigo Ribeiro. He's developing very well, and I'm gonna try and hold him, but we'll see what happens. Paul Warner also having an amazing season. Hagi having a lot of players on double digits, so it's great to see. We have 77 million, so we have a lot of money that we can keep using to develop facilities and stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited to have won a treble. We were so close to winning the quad with the Premier Sports Cup, but 3 titles I will be happy with, and Champions League to boot, which is incredible. But we're still 12th in the competition ranking, which is, I don't know how to climb this, honestly. It's kind of tough, but I'm very happy with this season. Let's go into season 5.